A lithium-ion battery explodes in a garbage truck, injuring a sanitation worker and leaving firefighters cleaning up the aftermath. Even though we typically don't see injuries, this type of fire isn't rare and it's happening all over. You found Stashed. I'm Pat, firefighter and automotive engineer researching EV batteries since 2018. Dumping cans, tossing bags, there's no telling what's hiding in the trash at the curb. But for sanitation workers, there's one risk that's growing fast: lithium ion batteries. Most people have no idea these batteries don't belong in regular household trash or the recycling. Just last week in North Haven, Connecticut, a garbage truck fire sent a sanitation worker to the hospital. Thankfully, there were just minor injuries, but this also might be the first time we've seen somebody injured from this type of truck fire. This wasn't some industrial accident. This was a neighborhood trash pickup. Somewhere along the line, someone threw out a larger lithium-ion e-bike battery. This was a decent-sized battery, just under 500 watt-hours. This is what it would have looked like brand new, and inside this metal box would have been multiple 18650 battery cells. And they would have looked something like this one right here I've got in my hand, a little bit bigger than a AA battery. Hundreds of them. When the battery got compacted, it was crushed and went into thermal runaway. That's a fast, violent reaction where the battery self-destructs. Each individual cell like this one, they release heat, they release flammable gas, and a lot of fire. In this case, it shot a jet of fire out of the back of the truck, injuring that worker. Now, early on in this video, I used the word explosion, and there's a lot of controversy around that word when it comes to lithium-ion batteries. Ultimately, when these batteries fail, a lot of pressure builds up inside. There's a deflagration vent on it, a burst disk. When all that energy, all that heat comes out of that disk, that causes problems, and it happens so quickly that, yes, a deflagration is an explosion, and that's where I'm qualifying this one. Thankfully, it only looks like a few cells inside this pack went off, but that was still enough to trigger a fire department response. The injured employee was fortunate because this situation could have been significantly worse. What's crazy here is this isn't rare. Most of these fires don't make the news because they get handled quickly, and it's trash burning. Nobody really cares about that. It's not people or property. But just in the last few months, I got 7 separate incidents to show you on these lithium-ion battery fires, either in garbage trucks or recycling trucks. On February 4th in Streetsboro, Ohio, a battery was crushed in a compactor and ignited a fire. The load had to be dumped in the parking lot, and fire crews responded. March 12th, Darwin, Australia, a recycling truck fire from a battery tossed in the wrong bin. March 31st, in Hawaii, a garbage truck fire was traced back to a battery in the household trash. March 31st, in Davis, California, a garbage truck caught fire, their load was dumped to prevent the truck from being lost, and in that one a battery was suspected. April 1st, in Shelby Township, Michigan, a garbage truck again dumped its load in a parking lot. April 16th in Detroit, Michigan, this load was dumped in the middle of a residential area. May 8th, my hometown in Troy, Michigan, a garbage truck fire was suspected to be caused by a lithium-ion battery, and that driver dumped the burning load in our DPW's yard. And another one on May 8th in Harrison Township, Michigan, a neighboring city to Troy. May 11th, back to Darwin, Australia for another trash truck fire due to batteries. In fact, I did a search and came up with around a dozen additional incidents like this in the last 30 days. And it's not just trucks having these issues. On April 14th in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, they had 3 separate fires in one day at their solid waste facilities. Different cities, same problem. Someone throws out a battery where it doesn't belong, it gets crushed, it fails, and catches on fire. Almost every time the truck has to dump its load, hopefully it gets that load out and doesn't cause a major truck fire, but firefighters are called to the scene, they have to deal with the aftermath. And then there's a massive cleanup effort to get all that trash off the street or out of the parking lot. And while most of what I mentioned were batteries in the trash, people are also throwing batteries in the recycling, the single stream waste, and that's a big issue. This is an area where I'm really frustrated because that recycling symbol is on almost every single lithium-ion battery. And because people see that triangle with a little arrow stamped on it, it tells them, oh, this can go in the blue bin with my cans and bottles. That's absolutely wrong. Yes, lithium-ion batteries can be recycled, but they need to go to a special collection point, not into single-stream recycling or your household trash. The biggest problem, many communities don't have special drop-off sites. No household hazardous waste events, no clear programs. So what happens now? Are people just going to hoard these batteries forever? No, they're just going to throw them in the trash because there's no better options. They need to get rid of them. A common theme I've noticed going to recycling centers, the major offender is power tool batteries. Unfortunately, I don't have data on this, but from conversations I've had and from what I've seen at different facilities, these appear to be the biggest offenders. Drill battery packs, saw batteries, even lawn equipment. They're everywhere. They're heavy, they store a lot of energy, and they're not safe to go into the recycling, the standard recycling. When they hit a compactor, when they get crushed by a loader, they fail spectacularly. And we're seeing more of them in fires like these because people don't realize they can't just toss them out. Thousands of these batteries are floating around in garages, junk drawers, and eventually the trash. Every single one of them has a potential to cause one of these fires if they're disposed of improperly. And right now, there's no easy solution. The recycling symbol, it misleads people. Disposal infrastructure, it's lacking. Public education is basically non-existent. If you ask me, step one is simple. Get the recycling symbol off these batteries. Right now, it's doing more harm than good. It sends the wrong message and makes people think they can just toss these batteries in a curbside bin. We need a new symbol, something that clearly tells people these do not go in our trash, these do not go in our regular recycling. Sure, batteries should be recycled, but with the right process, not the wrong bin. Clear instructions on the product itself would be a huge step forward. Public education also needs to catch up. Programs like Call to Recycle are out there. They have drop boxes in many communities. But if people don't know they exist, they're not going to help. This isn't just a recycling issue. It's a public safety hazard. So next time you're cleaning out that junk drawer and come across one of those old lithium-ion batteries, don't just toss it. Take the extra steps and dispose of it properly. And if you're curious how recycling centers are dealing with this mess and how your single-stream recycling gets sorted, click this next video.